Hard coolers are still the gold standard in cold retention, but soft coolers provide distinct benefits, such as portability made possible by their lighter weights and flexibility. Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to present you with a list of the top 5 best soft coolers available on the market. After doing a lot of research, we found these products to be most beneficial for individuals like yourself. If you're interested in knowing more about price and other details, be sure to check out my video description. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for daily video notification. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 5. Yeti Hopper M30 Soft Cooler. The Yeti Hopper M30 is a beast of a cooler across the board. It can hold up to 26 cans, weighs a mere 7 pounds out of the box, and sweeps the board in terms of being leak-proof. 2 longer handles make this cooler bag easy to pick up and go, while an easily clipped and detached crossbody strap makes walks down to the shore or across the park even more comfortable. The biggest upgrade from the previous version of the M30 is the mouth of the cooler bag. Where the previous version used a burly zipper to secure your contents, the newest model uses magnets in each lip to seal in the cold. Once the magnets connect, fold the opening over to one side and use 2 sets of buckled straps to keep everything locked up. The Yeti Hopper M30 uses closed-cell foam insulation to keep its ice retention game strong, and their dry-hide double TPU exterior material is UV, puncture, and abrasion resistant, as well as waterproof, much like the exterior of an inflatable kayak or raft. The Yeti Hopper M30 held its ice in 90-degree direct sunlight for more than 10 hours and still had half of its ice in frozen form nearly 24 hours later. After 36 hours in an average of 70-degree weather, the ice had melted, but the water was still cold. While the insulation on this cooler bag isn't as good as the Yeti Tundra Hard Cooler, it's by far the best of the category at keeping items cold. As a cooler bag, the Yeti Hopper M30 is the best option for a collapsible cooler. Insulated cooler bags as a subcategory are the best option for folks who live in small apartments or looking for a well-insulated bag that takes up the least room in the garage. That's why we think the Yeti Hopper M30 is a good option for folks who want cold drinks and food without the storage requirements of bulkier coolers. Number 4. OtterBox Trooper Cooler. OtterBox has a strong reputation for making among the most durable and high-quality products in the market. This company actually started business by making phone cases. They had a lot of success in that field and then moved on to making dry boxes with the same level of attention to detail. We loved their Venture hard coolers and thought they were a good competitor to Yeti when it came to making high-quality products. We are just as impressed by their soft coolers. The outside of the cooler is made of TPU laminated heavy-duty nylon, which helps with the waterproofing and also contributes to the overall strength of the exterior. It is not only waterproof but also puncture resistant. The base of the cooler is even further reinforced, making it especially hardy and resistant to the wear and tear that comes from being placed on different kinds of terrain that you might be on. All the OtterBox coolers also have an external pocket. These are large enough that you can fit in your phone and wallet, as well as some dry food items like nutrition bars and stuff like that. The pockets are also built to be weather resistant, which means the contents will stay dry during light showers. Just don't go throw the bag in a lake or something because the pockets certainly weren't built to withstand that amount of water. Another cool quality that all the soft coolers have is an easy to open lid. In fact, with the exception of the Trooper 30 cooler, which we will look at in its own section, they all have the same type of latch and all the coolers can be opened and closed with one hand. This is different from other soft-sided coolers, many of which rely on waterproof zippers for opening and closing the coolers. Waterproof zippers are notoriously difficult to open, requiring plenty of force to operate. Other soft coolers have roll-down tops, which, while requiring far less force than waterproof zippers, are a little cumbersome. Number 3. Yeti Hopper Flip 12 Portable Soft Cooler. The Yeti Hopper Flip 12 is unlike any soft-sided cooler that I've used in my life. To start, the Flip 12 isn't like your typical flimsy soft-sided cooler. This cooler has some oomph to it. The walls of the cooler are 1 inch thick with cold cell insulation which keep the walls from collapsing in, but they also add significant weight. On the inside of the cooler, you get a thick rubber lining that isn't going to tear from a bottle cap snap, and it's not going to get an odd pinch point where the material rubs against itself and creates a tear. I say this as both of these issues have happened to me with previous soft-sided coolers. The outside of the cooler is made with Yeti's dry hide shell that is smooth to the touch, but can definitely take a beating. I've used this cooler plenty of times over the past 6 weeks for testing, and while I don't expect any cooler to show significant wear over this amount of time, it is evident to me that it's not going to wear down easily. The one thing that I think can wear this cooler down faster than most things is sun damage. After years of excessive exposure to the sun on any type of fabric, the durability will decrease. Perfect example, patio furniture. These items sit in the sun and weather 365 days a year for most of us, and they won't last as long if you don't cover them. That said, protect your investment and keep the cooler in a place away from the weather when not using it. Number 2. RTIC Soft Cooler 30. The RTIC Soft Pack series of coolers is built from a heavy-duty nylon shell that can take abuse. Inside you'll find up to 2 inches of closed cell insulation that also gives the cooler structure. One set of features I particularly appreciate are the multiple grab handles and carry options. You can use the over-the-shoulder strap, the tote handles, or even the side handles when the cooler is packed heavy. The RTIC Soft Pack zipper is waterproof and reasonably easy to use. Why reasonably? All waterproof zippers are stiffer than regular zippers, and they all require 2 hands to open and zip shut. The Soft Pack zipper is a small-toothed waterproof zipper that, in my experience and testing, is easier to use than more rugged large-toothed waterproof zippers. It starts out stiff, but it gets better with use, assuming that you also apply the included zipper lubricant when you first get the cooler. Just remember that you'll need to use 2 hands to zip and unzip. In spring temperatures so far, the RTIC Soft Pack cooler ice retention has been comparable to most other soft coolers I've tested and reviewed. I've used the RTIC Soft Pack Cooler 30 with reusable ice packs and with cubed ice, and it keeps drinks and food cold all day. Number 1. Coleman Chiller Soft Cooler. The Coleman Chiller Soft Cooler is the golden ticket of blue-collar lunch boxes. It's also the greatest, cheapest, and most portable soft cooler you could ever find. While the insulation isn't thick, the zipper is nowhere near leak-proof, and the size doesn't allow you to hold much in terms of both ice and drinks compared to our other contenders. The price tag makes up for a myriad of insufficiencies. If you don't need to keep things cool for days, maybe just hours until lunchtime, this is the best lunch cooler you can get for the price. The Coleman Chiller Soft Cooler is 10 times cheaper than our all-around winner, at just $30 compared to $300 for the Yeti Hopper M30. For that price, our testers were more than happy that their lunches and extra drinks stayed cool throughout a 12-hour shift at the local hospital on a 90-degree day, and that their makeshift charcuterie stayed cold after a 2-hour hike in Maine. That's all from my end. I make helpful videos daily, so make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you need additional information or have questions about pricing, be sure to check out the video description. For any kind of issues, please leave a comment below. Stay informed with our cool products as it will make your life much easier.